Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here and welcome back to more Lewis Hamilton career mode. I know we've had quite a few episodes recently, but I've got a new series planned once this series is complete, and I think it should be pretty interesting. It's still a sort of career mode, but you'll understand near the time. Anyway, United States Grand Prix starting in third place. Lights are out and away we go. We have a better start than Vettel for sure here, but Rosberg gets a nice start here. We're going to try and get past Sebastian Vettel, and Rosberg into turn one. Rosberg sees us coming and just leaves the gap, and we go through into the lead the race. Rosberg did not defend that at all. Well, I suppose he sort of tried to at first, and then it's like, nope, I'm getting out of here so I don't get crashed into. But he's down to third place. I'm into first place. Vettel's stayed where he is. And yes, that is all looking pretty good for our championship sort of challenge. The fact that Rosberg's lost a lot of time there, but we're slow through that part of the track there. And Sebastian Vettel is right up behind us here as we head down to the hairpin before the long straight here. I always seem to turn in later than the AI here, but this time I exaggerate it even further. That's way too wide there. So across the curves on the outside, and now we're going side by side with Rosberg. Not exactly sure what I'm doing here, why I'm not really turning down the straight, though. It's not a perfectly straight, and I'm sort of just not steering, and that meant, oh no, there's contact. Was there a slight contact there with Rosberg? But yeah, the fact that I wasn't steering down the straight means that I was sort of turning into Rosberg in a way. But yeah, that's not great driving from me there. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Sebastian Vettel's done something weird there. I'm not sure what's happened to him there, and we've gotten past, but we're off the track. And at this point I was like, I've got to let him through, but Rosberg was right behind him, so I couldn't really judge that perfectly there. And I let Rosberg and Vettel through there, and now we're down to third place once again. And skipping ahead to lap number 4 here, we've closed up thanks to a bit of DRS here, and now we're going to look to try and go past Rosberg. Are we here? We're turning into the corner. What's he doing? I don't know. Rosberg steers out the corner and I don't know what he's doing, to be perfectly honest. Well, he is dropped a position now. I didn't touch him or anything there, but he just dropped the position. I was like, okay, I'll take that for sure. Skipping ahead to lap number 5 now, Sebastian Vettel heads for pit lane, and we're around the final corner. We can have Nico Rosberg right up behind us here, and we've both got DRS, but I pressed the DRS later because I pressed the wrong button. I always seem to do it for some reason. Now, heading down to turn number 1 here, it's really close to him. Yeah, Rosberg, there's more contact. This is not exactly the cleanest of races between me and Rosberg. Yeah, there's more contact as Rosberg doesn't really expect me to still be there, but wow, this race has gone from 0 to 100 real fast. But anyway, pit lane for us now means Rosberg's going to have to do half the race on his set of tyres there, which isn't very good for his strategy. Not sure why they didn't pit us on lap number 5 and 6 instead of 7 and 8. Or 6 and 7, I should say. Anyway, prime tyres on. That's good for us. We'll go away out the pit box all nice. And we've just got to really look now for where Sebastian Vettel comes out of pit lane, obviously. Or where he is on the track, I should say. We've got Raikkonen right up behind us here. I think that's Sebastian Vettel just to our right there. You can see Sebastian Vettel flying through. He's got a pretty big lead here on us, and it looks like that's going to be a very tough gap to close down here, because obviously you guys know I'm not exactly the greatest around this track here. So anyway, everyone else is in the pit lane here, obviously except Vettel and Hamilton. So what did I say, Hamilton? Rosberg is just coming out of the pit lane here, and you can see he's got ahead of us here, but are we going to try and get past him? We've had a good run through that first corner. That's probably the best I've ever taken it, and we're going to go around the outside of Nico Rosberg. Are we? I think, yes we are. We're going to get past Rosberg there. That is crucial for our championship. Ahead of Rosberg once again, and that's all looking pretty good for us. So now skipping out to that number 12, this is when Rosberg really put on attack here. You can see he's got his car down the inside here, and he is past, is he? Or he is for like a second, and we go straight back past him. He is really slow through the middle of the corner, and we managed to get right back past him, which is great. Now, round the double left-hander here. This is one I normally mess up, but we sort of do that all right here, and we managed to stay ahead of Rosberg. It wasn't exactly the greatest line through there, but it kept us ahead of Rosberg, which is what we wanted here. And this corner here, the AI always seem to break or something, like right in the middle of it. I don't really understand why, but they do, and that means they lose a lot of time because of it. But anyway, final corner now. I think, yeah, that's pretty nice, running slightly wide on the exit here, across the line. You can see our lap times, we're nearly 3 seconds slower than our fastest lap here. I'm not doing very well on these prime tyres whatsoever. Now Rosberg's looking to the inside in turn 1, I think he's done it. I think we've gone on some marbles or something and we had to steer out of the corner. That is not good whatsoever. If we do too many mistakes, Felipe Massa's going to be joining this battle soon as well. He's probably about 3 or 4 seconds back. But now through the S's here, a slight corner cut there. I mean, I can't even say that wasn't a corner cut. It just was. I turned into the corner too quickly and I cut the corner. But for us, it's good because it means that we can close in on Rosberg just a little bit. And I don't honestly try and corner cut, but it's just sort of sometimes when I'm in the heat of a battle, I sort of exaggerate my steering maybe a bit too much, or I steer in a bit too early and that sort of stuff. Maybe that's the case, I'm not sure. But you saw a second ago, Raikkonen managed to get the fastest lap of the race. That we got the DRS as well. But Raikkonen got fastest lap of the race. I think he's done like 2 stops. He's on some new tyres, so he's putting in some really fast times. Anyway, late on the brakes to get past Rosberg. Are we going to do it? Actually, a clean pass on Rosberg there. It's been a pretty intense race between me and Rosberg here. Lots of sort of small collisions. And that's not what you want, obviously. You want a nice clean race, but it's not exactly been that. Oh no, we've completely messed that up there. And Rosberg's going to be through, but he crashes into the side of us there. Then I give a bit back to him, then I sort of squeeze him out a little bit. I was a bit annoyed at that point, but then I can't really say much because I'd done pretty much the exact same thing earlier on in the race. Now, we have half a lap to go. The DRS zone is right here. Obviously, Rosberg's going to get that DRS, and he's right up behind me. I slightly missed my gear change there. And Rosberg going past me round the outside here. I'll try and get back into the slipstream as quickly as possible here. And we're going to go for a move down the inside of Rosberg. It's going to be a close one. Are we going to get past Rosberg? Not quite. Rosberg with the extra grip on the outside. Hopping across the curb was never going to be a great option for us, because it meant we would have like little grip at all. So anyway, through this double left-hander, we're looking to the inside of Rosberg. He's obviously left that gap. And we've gone through. No contact. We've managed to get to second place. Obviously, the normal racing line is the wide line there, and we managed to get past, be a bit opportunistic. It wasn't really a normal great opportunity, great place, sorry, to overtake, but well, I was opportunistic and I took it. But maybe in real life I would have been, second thinking whether I should really go for that move. But anyway, second place, we're going to get that. And I sort of celebrate a bit too early there. I didn't realise Rosberg was quite that close behind me around the final corner. But anyway, that is it for the United States Grand Prix. A pretty crazy race. Lots of little crashes along the way. You can see they're still crashing into each other on the slowdown lap. Come on, lads, calm down. Anyway, so that's good for us. We beat Rosberg once again. We pull out, was it 3 points? 18 for second, 15 for third place. So we pull out 3 points on Rosberg. I think, if I remember correctly, that will put the championship to 5 points between me and Rosberg. I can't remember exactly what his points were. I think he was 2 points behind us, so that would definitely put us 5 points ahead of him going into the last couple of rounds. And yes, there we are. So it's now mathematically down between me and me and Rosberg. Why do I say? I always feel that I'm Rosberg. I don't know why. But anyway, between me and Rosberg for the championship. Tune in next time to see who's going to take the march in the Mexican Grand Prix. That's about it. Goodbye.